The Scramble for Africa. In the late 19th century, the industrial European nations began what became known as the Scramble for Africa, as they competed for territory in Africa. Industries in Europe were expanding, and there was a demand for new sources of raw materials. Many Europeans saw Africa as the last great unexplored land, and some Victorians also went there as missionaries, setting up churches, schools, and hospitals. African resistance. In many parts of Africa, the British established colonies relatively easy, but against the Zulus of southern Africa, it appeared they had met their match. Armed only with spears and shields, the Zulus inflicted a crushing victory on the better equipped British soldiers at the Battle of Eisenhower, I think I've said that properly, in 1879. The British faced another blow in 1884 to 1885. In Sudan, a religious leader known as the Mahdi led an uprising against British and European colonies there. The rebels killed the British commander, General Gordon, and held out for 4 years. Sudan finally came under Anglo Egyptian control in 1899. Passage to India. The opening of the Suez Canal, I'm not really sure if I've said that properly, in Egypt in 1869 created a new shipping route from Europe and Asia, which halved the country between Britain and India. To secure this vital passage, the British government bought majority shares in the canal. But by 1882, Egypt was close to civil war. British troops occupied the country and brought it under British rule. The Anglo-Boer Wars. The British and the Boers, that's Dutch settlers, both held territory in southern Africa, where fighting over land had led to 2 wars. In 1877, Britain, who already held Cape Colony and Natal, took over Transvaal from the Boers, but the Boers rebelled and won it back after the First War in 1880 to 1881. The discovery of gold in Transvaal led to a second bitter war in 1899 to 1902. The Boers adopted guerrilla tactics, sending small units of men to capture supplies and attack when least expected. In response, the British burned down their farms and imprisoned their families in concentration camps, where thousands died of disease. The Boers were forced to surrender, and their land in the Transvaal and Orange Free State became part of Britain's empire. Now, I am sorry if I've said some of the names wrong, but it's really complicated.